Welcome back, everybody, to another KC live stream. And just like always, we're going to have a jam-packed show for tonight. I'm going to have a Raiders fan come on, hopefully. We're going to have some predictions later on in the show, but we got a lot to get to and a lot to unpack. But before we do that, everybody hit the like button on this stream and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out, and I would more than appreciate it. And if you really want to help financially, you can donate through the super chat. So with that being said, let's get into it. So the Chiefs take on the Las Vegas Raiders this Sunday at Arrowhead Stadium. And it's very difficult for me to say that because I keep saying Oakland. It really hasn't sunk in yet, but the Chiefs take on the Las Vegas Raiders this Sunday at Arrowhead Stadium. It's going to be a good game. I think the Chiefs are going to take care of business, but it's going to be a question if we have the game at all. I think that we will. More than likely, I think that we will, but there's a lot of obstacles that we might have to go through. And we might see what happened last week where the Chiefs and Patriots are about to play, and then the night before the game, somebody tests positive and the game gets postponed. I mean, the NFL is kind of on a tight schedule. They can't exactly keep postponing games and moving them on till later in the week, but I think that this game is going to get played on schedule, and I hope for the teams and the safety of these teams, I hope that's possible. What's up, everybody? I see Gary Holland in the chat. Doing pretty well. Chiefs Royal Sporting, thank you for liking the video. Tony Fuentes, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I agree. The NFL has to keep it going because they're already falling behind schedule as it is. So I don't think that they can afford to get farther behind in a hole. And I guess I should say this now. I didn't make a video on it because I just kind of thought that it was not important. But the Chiefs-Bills game on Thursday Night Football got postponed. It's going to be on that Sunday, not the Thursday night. So it'll be on a Sunday instead. Just a quick heads up. I'll join for a little bit and talk about the game because I want to watching the Yankees game. So yeah. All right. Yeah, that's good. All right. What's up, Adam?
What's up, man?
Not much. I'm looking forward to this game. Hopefully it happens.
Yeah, I think it should. I read a tweet from earlier today that so far for the Chiefs, all their tests came back negative, and so far for us, it's only been Maurice Hurst that has the virus. So I think this game will go on as planned.
Didn't somebody test positive like recently?
For what, the Raiders?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was Maurice Hurst. That's what I was saying. He got tested positive for the virus. He's in quarantine right now. So far, that's the only player that has gotten it from our team. So I believe we'll still play because obviously last week, you guys had a similar situation where not you guys, but the opposing team, obviously Cam Newton got the virus and the game still went on its plan. It did get delayed till like Monday because it was like last minute. I think it was like the day before the game he got tested positive. But this one, he got tested positive, I think, on Tuesday or Monday, I think. So, like, I guess there's really not much of a panic because, like, you have all those days to, like, keep doing tests and seeing, like, if there's a positive test. And then if there was, then obviously maybe they have to do something. But no, like, all the tests have come back negative for both teams. So I'm actually surprised that you guys haven't gotten a positive test because I heard Gilmore got the virus and you guys played him on Monday. So
yeah, I'm not buying it. I think somebody's gonna get it. I like unless he got it on the plane ride, I can't see anybody on our team not having it. But I know you're crunched for time because you want to watch the Yankees. Is that game 5?
yes, it's game 5. That's why I was like, I wasn't. I remembered you had your live stream today, and it started at 5. I'm like, but it's okay, dude. I can talk for a little bit, and then I'll head on out.
All right. So the question that I have for you is I know you're a Raiders fan, but you're a logical Raiders fan. What do you think the final score of this game will be, and how do you think your team will perform?
So I'm not really the best when it comes to scores, but I'll just go with my friend because he usually does like picks and he usually predicts scores. I'll say the final score is like 24-34. That sounds about right. And what was the other question? 24-34 Chiefs. by the way.
How do you think that your team will perform, and like what's going to do it in for them? Like, is it Derek
Well,
Carr, or
yeah,
what do you think?
I hope we can perform like better than we did the last couple weeks. The last couple weeks we have had a lot of mental errors. I think we've had like 4 or 5 fumbles the last 2 games, so we got to clean up on the fumbles for sure. I think Paul Gunter has to come in with a big game plan when it comes down to getting after Mahomes and stopping your guys' run game, as well as trying to cover your receivers. And I know we can't um whatchamacallit, we can't double team one, or else that's just gonna leave out a single matchup for because these guys just have so many weapons. But I don't know. He's just gonna have to have like a master game plan. The players just have to execute it. We have to actually tackle. We actually have to force some turnovers, and offensively, we cannot turn over the football. We gotta again. We cannot afford to fumble the ball this week or have any turnovers. We got to get going with Jacobs. Last week he only had like 50 yards of rushing. That's not going to cut it. Fortunately, though, the 2 games last year when he played against the Chiefs, I thought he played very well against you guys. I think both games he had over 100 yards rushing. So if we can do that, just run the ball, you know, get ourselves in manageable third down situations. Because like offensively, we can move it down the field like you guys, but we're not like you guys were in like 2 or 3 plays we can score. No, we're a team that likes to control and manage the clock. Try to
Yeah.
take the ball away off of the opposing team's hands, which I hope that's the game plan this week. Like we get a lot of long drives going, take the ball off of Mahomes' hands. And once we're in the red zone, we cannot settle for 3. In order for us to have a chance to win this game, once we're in the red zone, we got to score touchdowns. So,
Dude, I think our defense is going to surprise some people, and it's unfortunate because this defense isn't going to get credit because we beat teams that like everybody kind of expected us to beat. But if you look at our defense in that time period, we're getting turnovers. We're giving the ball back to the offense. And dude, Derek Carr, I was going to say this stat earlier in the video, but Derek Carr has never won at Arrowhead. It's not going to be cold, but like I
yeah,
said, he's never won there. There will be some people there. It's not going to be like full occupancy, but there will be like 15 to
right,
16,000 people
right.
there. Can Derek Carr go into Arrowhead with this Chiefs team on the field and put up enough points to win?
Like I said before, Derek Carr, one of the reasons why he struggles in Arrowhead is because one, the noise, and obviously now due to the strange world we're living in, that's going to be limited this week. And two, I think Derek Carr, like the team that he turns the ball over the most is against you guys. You guys just know how to force turnovers on Carr, whether it's a forced fumble, interceptions. Um, you guys know how to force turnovers. That's why I'm saying, this week, Derek Carr, so far he hasn't thrown an interception. He's going to have to continue that streak if we're going to have a chance against you guys. He cannot turn over the ball. He had 2 fumbles the last 2 games. Both of them were lost fumbles as well. He can't fumble the ball. He has to hold on to the ball. He has to hold on to it with 2 hands. If he can't turn the ball over and you know again, convert on third downs. Try to get it to Ruggs because I'm hearing that Ruggs is going to play this game, which is huge for us.
Was he
Um,
out?
no, he's playing. He's
Was
playing.
he out
So
though before?
yeah, so he got hurt in the Carolina game, and he came back in the second half, but he wasn't. He didn't really make that much of an impact. Because in the first half he played very well, but in the second half he didn't get that many targets. And then the Saints game, he was playing, but he was obviously not at 100%. And then John Gruden decided for the Patriots game that he wasn't going to play him, and in the Bills game as well. Oh, nice, Cole. And then Bills game as well, he decided to take him out as well. So yeah, but now I believe he's at 100%. But I think he needs to get Ruggs going to try to get um his confidence back, and try to feed Darren Waller as best as you can. I know you guys are probably going to try to double team him, and
Dude, we're
even
banged
try
up
to
in the
go,
secondary.
go ahead.
Our secondary is banged up. So I think what we're going to do, I think we're just going to throw the kitchen sink at Carr. I think we're going to bring pressure on
Mhm.
like most of the downs. And I think that we want Josh Jacobs to beat us and for you not to beat us through the air.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and that's the one thing that Carr struggles with is against pressure. And that's another thing I forgot to mention that you guys do so well against us is that you put a lot of pressure on Carr, and usually when Carr is under pressure, he'll either just throw it away or just like take a sack, you know. So I expect the Chiefs, to on some plays in the game, to call a blitz. Sometimes 5 guys, 6 backs, maybe even 7 guys in the box to get after Carr, man. And yeah, man, we'll see what happens, man. But like I said, man, I don't expect Derek Carr to be perfect this Sunday. I just hope that he just because really, like, he's still making a lot of mental errors, and he cannot have any mental errors this Sunday at Arrowhead if we're gonna have a chance for us to win. So we'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
And unfortunately for you guys, we're kind of coming off of a bad game, and we kind of play very well off of a bad game. So it could get ugly very quickly. But if Derek Carr can keep you in the game, I mean, there's no such thing as like small wins in defeats, but you got to take away something from it, because like at the end of the day, you guys have surprised me already. And I think that Derek Carr is not exactly the answer, but you guys, with the core that you have, I mean, you're like a quarterback and like maybe a good defense away from getting back to the playoffs. But I mean, Mahomes is, I think, 4-0 against the Raiders in his career. He plays them better than anyone else in the division. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe your defense can step up, but I think Mahomes is going to have a bounce back
Yeah.
game. It could get bad. It could
Yeah,
get bad.
and I'm hoping for this, as like you said, our defense. If you look at it on paper, it's actually better than it was in previous years, even when we had Khalil Mack on our defense. Because in the years when we had Khalil Mack, we may have had like a couple of other good players, like a Bruce Irvin or a Charles Woodson when he was at the end of his career. This defense, I look at it from secondary, linebacking core, pass rush. I'm not saying it's a top 10 defense, but all I'm saying it's like this defense should be at least middle of the pack. This defense should at least be a serviceable defense, because for once we actually have a really good linebacking core with Corey Littleton and Mitch Wiskowski. And in our secondary, Jonathan Abram has been huge for us. He's probably been our most impactful player of this defense so far. And then you got Javon Moan, who has like a 93% grade on whatchamacallit, PFF. And if you watched film last week against the Bills, he did a really good job of containing Stephon Diggs, which is the Bills' best
Yeah.
weapon. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm kind of yes.
What
I'm
happened
sorry.
in the
Aaron
game?
Judge just hit a solo home run.
Good
Yes.
for him.
Yeah. But
Dude, that Abrams kid, oh my gosh. Was he the one that hit? Who did he hit? It was like one of the biggest hits of the year. I think it was
what
him.
game are you talking about?
About the Bills game. He read the
I think
coverage.
Yeah, I think that was against Singletary because it was like a toss play, and yeah, he just light up Singletary, bro. Josh
Yeah.
Allen was trying to block for him, but then like he went through Josh Allen, just like yeah. There's also another play where like like he hits Christian McCaffrey in week 1 against the Panthers, and it was a hard hit too. Like you can hear it, like it was yeah. But and then our pass rush too, Max Crosby, like I said, he had 10 sacks last year. Unfortunately, Maurice Hurst, who was our best interior defensive lineman, at least in the pass rush, or actually no, both. He's also good at stuffing the run, but I want to say Hankins is a little bit better at stuffing the run, but he can do both, Hurst. And it's unfortunate that he's going to be out this game because I really do believe like all we have right now is Crosby and Hurst as our two like reliable pass rushers. Unfortunately, like as of now, Cleveland Farrell is starting to look like a bust to me. And
Yeah. Did you guys
Harding,
trade up to get him?
no, we didn't trade up. We had the 4th overall pick, and we could have had
Oh, yeah,
Josh
yeah.
Allen. We could have had Josh Allen, but we decided not to. We decided to pick up Farrell instead. I like Farrell like as a run stopper, and he's good at batting balls, which is why I think like we're kind of misusing him, which is another reason why like I don't like Paul Gunter. But you know, I really hope that Paul Gunter is hearing a lot of the headlines, because there's a lot of Raider fans like myself that want Paul Gunter gone because we believe that this defense is better than what it is right now.
Oh, if you need us to expose it for you, we'll do that. We'll do that. For sure.
No, I said in my hangout from earlier, Like, in a way, I hope the Chiefs beat us by 50 so that the Raiders can get the message to finally fire Paul Guenther. But no, like, of course, since he's still on my team, I would still want this defense to do well under Paul Guenther now.
Yeah. It's kind of like when we had Bob Sutton. We didn't like him at all. We just wanted him gone. Maybe that's what your defense will be, but I don't know, man. I really have a hard time seeing the Raiders winning this game. I mean, they're up and coming, and I'll give them credit. I thought that they were going to be last in the division, which they won't. They might finish second. But like I said, they're not all there yet. And I think that right now, the Chiefs are playing very good football, and we're not even playing at our best. And it's only going to get more difficult. So I think we win this game pretty easily, but I don't think we'll pull away till about the second or third quarter.
Sorry there. Someone was at the door. Apparently my aunt's here, but I'm in my room right now, so you're not sure.
If you got to get out of here, that is just A-okay. That's all right.
What's up?
If you got to take off, that is more than okay.
No. No. It's just like she just wanted to see my mom. So like, yeah, I know I'm gonna leave like in a little bit, anyways. But I still want to talk a little bit more about the game. So
yeah, man. What else do you think? What is something that you'll be looking out for in this game? Like from a Raiders fan's perspective, going up against the best team in the NFL.
Well, obviously, when I look at the Chiefs offense, I think you have obviously you have the best passing attack in the NFL. I think you have the best tight end in the NFL. I don't like Tyreek Hill as a person, but he is a really good receiver. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I thought like the first couple years, I thought he wasn't really all that good. I thought like I don't know if you remember this, but a couple years ago, Jalen Ramsey called him just a return specialist,
It hadn't worked out well for him.
Yeah, but ever since he called him that, he's looked like a legit like receiver. I won't say he's elite, but in my opinion, he's top 10. And then you got Watkins, who's a reliable number 2, and then you got some other weapons as well. But the main thing I'm really looking out for, and what I'm kind of anxious about, is your running game with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I will say this about our running game, our rush defense, rather, excuse me. We were top 10 last year, and I think we're top 10 this year so far in rush defense. I want to see how the Raiders, what the Raiders do against Clyde Edwards-Helaire this Sunday.
I don't think we're going to run the ball. I really don't, because one thing that I've noticed in the past 2 years we've played you guys, Kelsey always has a huge game. Like you guys double teamed him, and he still had a massive game. So I think it goes to Kelsey. I think they get it to Hill. I mean, I don't see them running the ball a ton. They might throw it to Clyde in the flat, but I can't see him getting a lot of direct handouts or handoffs rather. So yeah.
Well, we'll see this Sunday what happens, because like I said, this will be the first time that Abram will be going up against the Chiefs, and obviously like I said, even though I think Corey Littleton hasn't been performing up to standard so far, this will be his first time going up against Kelsey. So we'll see what happens. Like, I feel like we have the whatchamacallit, the players to I guess double team Kelsey or cover Kelsey, but we'll see what happens, man. Yeah, that's all I got.
You can't stop all of them. Belichick couldn't do it, and you got, like I said, you guys played a pretty, I don't want to say poor game on Sunday, but it wasn't your best, and you can't do that against us. You got to bring your A game, and even then, I mean, you got to capitalize on literally every opportunity. That's the only way to beat us.
Yeah. When I watched the Bills game, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I thought like I wasn't so sure if we were gonna win, but I thought the only way for us to win is if Josh Jacobs gets going, and it was the exact opposite, because we were without Ruggs and Edwards, and I thought the Bills were just gonna do the same thing like the Patriots did the week before and just double team Waller. But actually, it was Nelson. It's funny enough, it was Nelson Aguilar, and kind of keeping us in the game in some ways. And then also too, like, we were driving, and it was unfortunate because like late in the fourth quarter we were driving and Darren Waller fumbles, and then when we were down 2 scores, but we were still driving. I think we were in the red zone, I believe. Carr fumbles, in the Bills red zone, and we just can't have that, or in Bills territory. But we just can't have that this Sunday, man. We cannot turn over the ball, especially against you guys. Which, like I said from before, like you can score as quickly as like 2 or 3 plays.
Yeah. And I think our defense will force turnovers. I really do. I think we'll pick him off. We might force a fumble. I mean, Derek Carr is going to have to play his best game. It has to happen. And hopefully the guys that you got coming back from injury play like better. I mean, Ruggs is going to have to be active. I mean, like I said, we have some injuries in the secondary. They're getting better, but right now we're not fully healthy. So if there's any chance that you beat us, I mean, it'd be now because we have.
And that's the one thing too is that like we're gonna have to we have to test out the secondary. Carr's gonna have to throw it like down the middle over the like take advantage like you said, capitalize in the secondary. If Carr can do that, and if Jacobs can get going, I won't say that we will win, but it will definitely be a shootout.
You'll keep it close.
Will definitely be a shootout. Well, we can keep it close, exactly.
Yeah, and I mean, not speaking on behalf of the Raiders, but I feel like if I was a Raiders fan, I'd take that as a win. Like if you can keep it close, because
I mean, in my opinion, like I know you're saying otherwise, like like oh, this team if they had this, they had to be a playoff team. To me, even though we had 2 very bad losses, let me mind you about those 2 losses for a second here. The Patriots, I still believe that they are a top 10 team. I still believe they're a really good team.
I agree.
If they have Cam Newton, you saw that on Monday.
Yeah, I agree.
And then the Bills, in my opinion, are right now a top 5 team. I think they're one of the best teams in the NFL. So really, we lost to 2 really good teams. And if we lose to Kansas City, yeah, that'd be unfortunate. Yeah, we'll be on 3-game losing streak. But again, we'll be coming off a bye. We'll get some guys back healthier, and then we'll have an easier schedule down the road. So I still think that this team could still be a playoff team this year, even if we lose this game. This game, in my opinion, isn't a must-win. It's a game that honestly, I won't say we can win, but you know what? If we win, that will be huge heading into the bye. Like that will be.
Oh, for sure. Really. And dude, I'm not gonna say you're not gonna make the playoffs because I mean, 2020, the Steelers. I mean, the Titans might not play again. I mean, they're getting COVID cases left and right, so maybe you do sneak in. Who knows? But I don't know. It's gonna be a fun game, but I cannot see this game coming down to the wire. I think that for whatever reason, we just have Derek Carr's number and we'll make him uncomfortable. And your best shot in this game is getting Josh Jacobs like in the game because
right.
Our run defense, even though we're not like, I think our run defense is very good. It's not, it is the weak point on our defense. It just is. I mean, our secondary is very good, but the weak part still is the linebacking core. So if you got any shot, it would be through Josh Jacobs.
Right. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Because like I said, what I'm hoping for this Sunday is we run the ball with Jacobs and we dominate in time of possession, keep the ball off of Mahomes' hands. Long drives, not settling for field goals in the red zone, and just not turning over the ball, especially in the fucking red zone. And again, keeping the ball away from Mahomes' hands. But anyways, man, it was good talking to you. Good luck this Sunday, man. I'm gonna continue to watch this game. If you want, I might have a hangout after this Sunday's game. So if you want to join, be my guest. You want to just talk Raiders and Chiefs?
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. Thanks for
coming. Probably have one around like 1:30 Pacific. That's like what you're in Kansas, so that's like 2 hours ahead. So like 3:30, like 30 minutes after the game. So
okay, yeah, I'll see if I can join.
For sure, man. Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you later. Good luck.
Right. Peace. All right. That was Ash Raider. You can sub him up at Ash Raider on YouTube. I've neglected the comment section too long, so let's get into it. Let's add somebody who wants to come on and talk. What's up, man?
Hello.
What's up?
What's up, Darcy?
Not much. What's
How's
up?
it going?
I'm just talking to a fellow Chiefs fan. What's up?
Yeah. And nothing, just ready for that game, that Sunday game.
Yeah, it'll be exciting for sure.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be a blowout.
I think it will be. I think
I heard you guys talking, you and the Ash Raider. It was about like the game and stuff. I wanted to talk with you guys, but
Yeah, he had to go really quickly, or he had to go. He's watching that Yankees game, so I wanted to let him speak his mind.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
But you're really in Kansas and Missouri.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Live in the Midwest. Let's see. All right, let's get to some of these questions. I neglected some of
I'm
them.
trying to see the comments. Hold up. The comments might ask me something. Like I don't think like running the ball on us will help anymore because our defense is better.
I think that's our only weak part.
The people think that running the ball on the Chiefs it was stuck. You know Mike Pennell, he's stopping the run a lot.
Oh yeah, I think that we can stop the run. It's just if you have any chance of beating us, it'd be on the ground. Because that
You think
also
so?
takes away, yeah, because that also takes away the opportunity for um
Because to be honest, we have a good cornerback position. We have good stuff.
I mean, yeah,
Like
we got some
we
injuries
really
down
do.
there though. We got some
Huh?
injuries. We got some injuries down there.
Yeah. See,
So
look, if we didn't have no injuries and we were facing the Patriots with Cam, we would still beat them because our defense would still play the same. Because Chris Jones was out too.
yeah, I think we would have beat
Don't
them.
forget he
Oh,
was
Chris
out
Jones is
too.
coming back too.
Yeah,
So
Chris Jones, he would have easily got to Cam Newton.
all right, let's see. What I'm worried about right now is I hope none of our players have COVID, like I just said, hoping Mahomes is healthy right now. Yeah, I think that I'm kind of shocked Mahomes doesn't have it right now. He might, and I hope he doesn't.
Wait, what did comment say? Hoping.
He can
I
read that.
said just hoping Mahomes is Watkins Hart. Oh, okay, yeah, I know what he's saying. McCall Hardman and Watkins too.
Yeah, I think we'll be
I couldn't
fine.
really.
I think we'll be fine.
We'll be good. We'll be fine.
All right, let's see.
But yeah, I think Chris Jones he would have got to Cam Newton.
Yeah. Do you think that the Chiefs' defense is top 5 and playing at full potential?
Yeah, I think so. I really do because we have good corners, and
I don't think
we
we're
got
top 5. I think we're
I
we're
place
probably
top 7.
7. Yeah, I was gonna say 7 or 8. And I think that
Yeah,
we're a big time. Like we get a lot of big time plays. Like we'll get turnovers. We'll get
for real.
stops. So I'm not worried about the defense. I think it's only going to get better.
Yeah, I think so too.
We're still like what? Only 4 weeks in, technically 5.
Yeah,
So we're going to get better. It's just a matter of time.
yeah. I can't wait till our defense gets better and during the playoffs and stuff. That's gonna be scary.
I cannot wait for that playoff game,
I
wherever it
think
is.
this year. I think if we get the 1 seed, that's easily a because you already know we're going to win the divisional round. We already know we're going to win that round. All we got to do is worry about the AFC.
I think we're going to win the division pretty easily.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty easy.
But what concerns me is
the AFC Championship is what concerns me.
It's not even that, except for they might go into a bubble, which means that the home field wouldn't mean anything. Like
for real, the playoffs will go in the bubble.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about.
That would be retarded. I hope not, but there's no fans anyway. Still,
I mean, I hope not, but that very well could happen.
Yeah. Wait, is there fans? There is some fans.
In the bubble or in where?
Like in the Chiefs' house, like when they go to in their stadium. Okay.
Yeah, there is. Not very many though. There's only like 15 to 16,000.
You remember Master at Work was talking smack? Like I was in his stream the other day, he was just talking smack, saying he was saying I wish the worst for the Chiefs.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
I mean, I don't wish injury on anyone.
I wish the worst for the Patriots though, the franchise.
I honestly, and I know this is not a popular opinion, I hate the Patriots, but I think that they're good.
Same.
Like
yeah, I think they're good too.
They might actually, if the Chiefs don't get out of the AFC, I think that they could. I don't think Baltimore's doing anything. Oh, Lamar Jackson.
If the Chiefs don't, I hope Baltimore does because I don't like the Patriots.
Well, me too, but I don't. Baltimore's just Baltimore. I'm not confident in them. Let's see.
For some reason, I think they could. They could really beat the Patriots because they have a good defense. So that's the thing. They have a really good defense, and a good defense beats the.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is get the Cam Newton.
Get the bye in the playoffs. I think they will. At this point, they've got a game lead over Baltimore. They have a couple
we
games
should
on the
get the bye.
Patriots. If we don't get it, the Bills might.
Then Baltimore are the Bills. Like if we don't get it, then I'd rather the Bills get it.
The Bills could very well take it. Who knows? I don't know. Their schedule has like been pretty easy up until this point, so we'll see. I'm not buying the hype on them quite yet. I want to see them continue to do it. Let's see.
I actually think the Ravens could really beat the heck out of the Patriots.
Maybe. I'm praying the Titans don't have any more positive tests so that our game against the Bills is moved to Sunday. Our game against the Bills has been moved to Sunday.
They might have to forfeit that one because they might have to get if they get the Bills to win, that'll be funny, but it won't be funny. Kind of, it'll just be a little funny.
Yeah, the Bills game, the Chiefs Bills game did get moved to Sunday, so
that's the Chiefs won't have to play within 10 days.
Yeah. Bills schedule.
That's the only good part.
Watch we beat the brakes off of them, dude. I think that we will. I think the only game that I thought was the only game that I picked against them this year was that they would lose to the Ravens. I'm not picking against them. I think that they can win like every other game. Will they? Probably not, but I won't. Them the Chiefs.
Oh, the Chiefs. Yeah. I thought you were talking about the Bills.
No.
The Bills, they could actually just lose to us and then win everything else if you think about it. Because the Saints aren't playing that well, and they go against the Saints. I think the Bills could beat the Saints the way they're playing.
For sure. The Saints are kind of Saints are falling apart. Do you think that the Bills could beat the Chiefs next week? They could. I don't think they will. But
they're at home too, so it's a possibility, but
yeah.
I wouldn't say
it's not a short week anymore. We don't play on that Thursday, so we'll get a little bit more rest.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. That'll be a good game, though. That will be a very good game.
Really both teams will be undefeated when they play. I can guarantee that.
Let's see. Who do the Bills play this week?
Both teams will be undefeated, too. That's crazy. They'll both be 6-0, I bet.
Wait. No, we play them next week. We play them. So
that means
5-0. But what team does the Bills play? Oh wait, don't they play the Titans?
The Titans in week 5, yeah.
Huh. I don't know. That may or may not happen. Who knows?
I doubt this. I just doubt the Titans are going to beat them. I think they're like overrated.
Do you think we'll beat the Falcons later on? Oh my gosh, the Falcons are terrible. They're just terrible. Yeah, I'm not worried about them whatsoever. We'll beat them.
Do you think what teams he go for the Chiefs? Wait, do you think we'll beat we don't play the Falcons this year?
Yeah, we do. We play the Falcons, the Saints. We play the whole NFC South.
Well, then that's easy if we play them. We should easily win that.
Yeah.
But we definitely don't have an easy schedule. The Ravens are the team. I think the NFL wanted the Ravens to get the 1 seed because their defense, their schedule is so easy.
After the Bills game, our entire schedule was a cakewalk. I mean, the thing is, though, is I almost want.
I don't know about that.
I don't want to go undefeated. I want to lose one game or 1 or 2 games.
Yeah, at least one game because Tampa Bay, I think they'll give us that one loss.
I think the one loss is probably to the Saints. If we lose,
if the Saints are playing that way, I don't think so.
We'll have Michael Thomas most likely back by then. So.
Yeah, he will be a little banged up, but I think he'll still be all right. He's good no matter what, kind of.
Yeah. What is the Chiefs' toughest game? I thought it was going to be Baltimore. It wasn't Baltimore. It's probably the Bills game. Bills or Saints. Oh, I guess the Bucs could be in there too, but I'm not concerned.
The Bucs shouldn't have lost yesterday because they didn't. The Bucs were injured everywhere, and they still almost won that game.
Oh, that was a fun game, though. It really was.
I can't wait till Chiefs and Buccaneers. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a Super Bowl review, I think. Chiefs and Buccaneers.
It could be that. I think the Seahawks will come out of the NFC.
Bro, do you know Patriots fans? You know how mad they'll be if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers face the Chiefs. Like the Patriots fans, they will be so mad.
It's literally what they don't want happening.
That'll be boggling to them. They'll be pissed.
I'm guessing we'll come 17-4. We only play. Wait, is that counting playoffs?
I wish Master at Work was in here so I could back on him.
I don't know. We don't really talk about. I mean, I try to talk with people who are like his team was playing.
Chiefs fans.
No, not even that. I just like pick the people.
Oh, people that are fans of the teams that you're going against.
Yeah, that way I can kind of get their perspective. That's why I had Ash come on.
It's true. So next thing, you're going to get a Bills fan. You're going to try to get a Bills fan.
I might. I don't know. I don't know if I know any Bills fans, but I might try to get one.
That's true too. I don't know, but the Bills should easily be 5-0. They should easily be 5-0. I don't think the Titans have a chance.
I don't know if they even play that game, dude. To be quite honest with you,
if it's a forfeit, they'll give it to the Bills because the Bills don't. They don't have no. COVID.
Yeah.
I'm surprised people are still watching the NBA. That's over with now. Everybody knows who's gonna win. Like, come on, man. You're literally wasting your time watching NBA for real.
Yeah, doesn't that game start tonight? What time is that game start?
Lakers Heat start right now. They easily gonna. Everybody knows the Lakers are set up to win this year. We all know.
Yep, they should win.
I mean, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they win? Kobe died, you know.
Yeah.
It wouldn't feel right. It's just obvious if you think about it. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying they're just giving it to the Lakers. I was just kidding. The Lakers, they're just better than ever. You know what I mean? They're just a good team. I can't say that they were set up to win because they weren't. They're just a good team.
They are.
They have Anthony Davis and LeBron.
Steelers are our biggest threat. Bud Dupree and TJ Watt is the best edge rushing combo.
I think the Browns are gonna. I think the Browns are the. Yeah, I think the Browns will actually meet us in the AFC Championship or the Bills. I think the Browns are really slept on.
Huh. I think that.
Like, I really do. I want to see Odell versus Mahomes.
No, dude. The Browns I don't think are going to make the playoffs. I think that they're.
You don't think they'll make the playoffs?
No, Cowboys aren't very good.
If the Browns beat the Colts, I think they'll make the playoffs. If they beat the Colts, for sure.
When do they play the Colts? Is that this week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they beat the Colts, they'll make the playoffs. Because the Colts are the best defense, it says.
I don't know. The Steelers are a good threat. They are, but I don't know if they are the major threat.
The Browns become the second seed, though.
I don't even think the Browns are like in the playoff picture right now. They're like 2-2. But I don't know, man. Anyway, so yeah, the Steelers are a big threat, but I'm not too concerned about them just because I think that we are just head and shoulders better than everybody else. Oh, he left. All right. Let's get into the predictions. I haven't really done these yet. I was going to have somebody else on, but he decided he could not come on tonight. So I will give you the predictions by myself. I've been really busy this week, so I didn't actually give the predictions. Not predictions. I didn't go ahead of time and predict anything besides Thursday night. So last night I picked the Bucks. The Bears obviously won by 1 point. It was a pretty good game, but the next game would be Bills-Titans. We don't know if that game is going to get played. If it does get played, I think the Bills will win, but the Titans might forfeit. It could happen. So, yes. The next game is Jags versus Texans. I think the Texans will finally get a win. Bengals versus Ravens. I think the Ravens will get a win. Even though Lamar Jackson is a little bit hurt, it's not really going to matter, I don't think. So, I still think the Ravens will win that game. Panthers versus Falcons. This is going to be interesting. I mean, both teams are underperforming. I think the Panthers will win this game. The Falcons just continue to blow games, so I don't think that the Panthers will lose. The next game, the best game of the week, Raiders and Chiefs. Chiefs win this game easily. I guess my official score prediction for this game will be 40 to 15, 40 to 15. Then we got the Cardinals versus the Jets. The Jets need to fire Adam Gase. It's just that plain and simple. The Cardinals will win that game. Eagles versus Steelers. The Eagles got lucky against the Niners and they won that game, but it won't happen again. And the Steelers will win this game at home. The Rams take on the Washington football team. I don't like what I'm seeing from the Washington football team. I think the Rams are a better team, so I will take the Rams in this game. The Dolphins take on the 49ers. And, this is a much more interesting game than I thought because when you really think about it, the Niners are without their quarterback in Jimmy Garoppolo. They've got Nick Mullins. I don't know. This is going to be a tough game. I think this is going to be a very close game. I'm expecting something that comes down to the wire. And you know what? I'm inclined to give it to the Dolphins. I really am. I'm going to give it to the Dolphins. I think that this will be a close game, but the Dolphins will edge it out in the end. Giants versus Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys. I think that they're way overrated, but they're going up against the Giants without Saquon. I'm taking the Cowboys, but I don't want to. So, yeah. Then we got Broncos versus Patriots. That game got moved to Monday night, I believe. The Broncos are banged up. They really don't have many of their stars. I think the Patriots will win that game. Even if they've got Jarrett Stidham, I still think that they are head and shoulders better. We got Vikings Seahawks. That'll be a good game, but the Seahawks, in my opinion, are the best team in the NFC. The Seahawks will win that game. And then the Monday night game is the Chargers versus the Saints. The Chargers are a very, very confusing team at the moment. I feel like they could play the Saints very well, but the Saints are at home, so I'll give it to the Saints. If you guys kept track of that, let me know. I'm going to have to make those official, but those are my predictions for the week. So, yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream in like 10 to 15 minutes. Let's get these questions in, and we will wrap it up. I know somebody asked me, will the Chiefs win 13 games this year? I think we will. I think it'll be a pretty easy rest of the season. Like after that Buffalo game, our schedule besides like the Bucks and the Saints, it's not difficult. Will we probably drop a game that we shouldn't? Yeah, but I really think that we will win at least 13 games and at most 15. I really can see us winning 15 games. Do you think Clyde Edwards-Helaire will score a TD? I do. I think that it won't be running the ball, but they might give it to him through the passing game. Let's see. I thought Jimmy G was coming back. Not that I know. I thought that he was out this weekend for the rest of it. So I'm not too I don't think he'll come back. No problem, Tony. No problem at all. I enjoy doing this, guys. I really do. And it's a more interactive way to get your thoughts on the game. Get other people's thoughts, like the Raiders fans. I got a Raiders fan in here to talk about his team and what they think they need to do in this game to try to keep it close. So if you guys like the stream, hit the like button. If you really like the channel and want to financially support it, you can do that through the super chat. I would really appreciate that. It helps fund the channel and make the video quality better. Do a watch party or a party watch. I might do that. I don't know. I'm actually going to be watching the game with a friend this week, so I might try to stream part of it. I don't know. It's difficult to watch the game and talk to people and still be engaged the whole time. I'm pretty sure that I'll do that at some point this year, but probably not this week. Love the stream, dude. Cheers. Thanks, Urag, for coming by. Yeah, I think we'll get some of these questions in and then we'll wrap it up. But we'll still stay on for about 15 more minutes. Just kind of talk about the game. That's all right. Karan Ball Fortnite. I'll have you on next week. I'm gonna kind of wrap this up by myself, but I enjoyed having you on. And if you guys want to come on, I mean, just come on and hit that link. Do you think that Chris Jones would have made a big impact versus the Pats if he played? I'm not too sure. He was hurt, so if he was healthy, he would have made an impact. But if they just threw him out there and said, "Hey, just play," I don't think he would have made a major impact. He's still suffering with that groin injury. But I think that he'll be good this week because he's coming back. He's more healthy. So I'm confident that he'll make somewhat of an impact. But, Mahomes is 4-0 against the Raiders. He practically owns this team. And, Derek Carr can't win at Arrowhead. He's never done it, and he's not going to start this week. So I think the Chiefs win this game pretty comfortably. I really do. And that's even if Derek Carr plays lights out because we just own this team. Until they can prove otherwise, we've won like the last, 6 to 7 matchups at least. It's just unfair. We own this team. Ever since it was like 2015, 2016, we've only lost to this team like once or twice. It just shows you how much we own this team. Does Patrick Mahomes have COVID? I made a video. A lot of people jumped on me for that. I'm surprised he doesn't have it, and there's still a chance that he gets it. But right now, it looks better than it did last a couple days ago. I'm not going to lie. I thought that he was going to get it. You really can't be that close to someone and avoid it. But, we're not out of the woods yet. We're not out of the woods yet. We got to see him test negative and do that for a while. So I'm not ready to say that he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it technically yet that we know. But right now, I think everything is okay. But we should be pretty hesitant to just say everything's okay. How can I chat with you on your next live? All you got to do is click the link. Just scroll up in the chat. I know a lot of people type in it, so just scroll up. I post the link every week. You can get on and talk Chiefs with me. Let's see. Chiefs own the AFC, that's for sure. Until somebody can rise up and challenge us, whether that is the Buffalo Bills, the Steelers, the Patriots, until somebody can challenge us, we own the AFC. That's just plain and simple. And I would even go farther to say that we own the NFL. Until somebody in the AFC or the NFC can beat us when it counts, we own it. It's just how it works. So I'm not really scared. I think that once come playoff time, we're going to be mostly healthy. Hopefully we play at Arrowhead. I've heard a lot of talk about them going to a bubble, which, I wouldn't be against if it meant football in January, but I wouldn't prefer it. So I think that as long as we get football, I'll be happy. But I would much rather prefer us playing at home in front of the Arrowhead crowd. I want to see us go back to the Super Bowl by playing at Arrowhead. I just do. So hopefully we get to play at Arrowhead this postseason, but we live in a crazy world. So right now that's up in the air. But yeah, so Chiefs, Raiders this Sunday at Arrowhead. It'll be a great game, and I really think that the Chiefs will bounce back after a pretty mediocre game on Monday. I got jumped on for saying the Chiefs barely defeated the Patriots, but in my opinion, they did. We scored the majority of those points when the game was pretty much almost tied, and that was in garbage time. We really did not put that game away until the fourth quarter. So in my opinion, we did barely defeat them, but a win's a win. It doesn't matter. And I think that Mahomes and Andy Reid always play better after a bad game. So I expect the Chiefs to bounce back this Sunday and just destroy the Raiders. I really think that's what's going to happen. Every game is not going to be a cakewalk. Come on now. I know I'm staying grounded. I don't think this team is a lock to make the Super Bowl. I'm not that confident yet, but the Chiefs are the best in the NFL. They just are. And until somebody can prove otherwise, we will remain the best in the NFL. That's just how it works. So yeah, I'll be concerned when somebody can finally beat us. That's when I should start to be worried. But even then, I still think the Chiefs are better than everybody else. People are saying that Chiefs versus Bills might get canceled because of COVID, and I don't really disagree with them. It could. I mean, very well. It's very well possible that this Sunday's game gets canceled because, I mean, the Chiefs haven't had anybody test positive recently, but like we saw with Stephon Gilmore, I mean, it just shifts. I mean, literally, no one tested positive before the game, and right after the game, the day later, they had Stephon Gilmore test positive. So there is an incubation period where it takes some time for everybody to test positive. So I hope everybody stays healthy. I hope we play this weekend, and I hope we play next weekend. But the Bills are not in a good situation. They're really not. They have to play the Titans this week, if that even happens. The Titans are racked with COVID. They got COVID left and right. I mean, the Titans might have to forfeit that game. They might have to do that. So if that happens, the game next Sunday will probably happen. But if they play with the amount of players on the Titans that have COVID-19, in my opinion, it's only a matter of time before somebody on the Bills gets it. I mean, at that point, you can only play with danger for so long before it comes back to get you. So, yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this stream. I kind of talked about everything. I had Ash Raider come on. We kind of broke everything down. It's going to be a good game. I really think the Chiefs will bounce back and destroy the Raiders at Arrowhead Stadium. But if you guys like this video and like the channel, hit that like button and subscribe for more future Chiefs content. I had like 4 videos go out this week, and I'm not stopping working now. So we're going to have a ton of content coming out every week, as long as recaps. So if you guys like the content, hit that like button, like the stream on your way out, and subscribe. So again, thank you everybody for coming by, and enjoy the rest of your Friday night. Peace out.